At the edge of perception, where silence stretches into eternity, humanity continues to gaze upward, trying to understand the infinite. For NASA and scientists around the world, the sky isn't just a canvas of stars, it's a living story, billions of years in the making. Every glimmer of light, every faint vibration of radiation carries a message from the past. Together, these messages tell us who we are, where we came from, and perhaps where we're going. This journey begins on our small blue planet, a fragile sphere of life orbiting an ordinary star in an ordinary arm of the Milky Way. Yet from this tiny vantage point, we've managed to see farther than imagination itself. With each new telescope, humanity has turned curiosity into vision. From the ancient Hubble to the revolutionary James Webb telescope, each instrument has been a new pair of eyes for civilization, eyes capable of piercing the veil of time. The James Webb Space Telescope changed everything. Its infrared gaze sees what no human ever could: the faint glow of galaxies born only a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. These galaxies shouldn't exist according to our models. The universe was too young for such complexity, too chaotic to allow spirals and clusters. But there they were, formed from dust and fire, shining across 13 billion years of distance. The cosmos, it seemed, had written its story much faster than we ever believed. When NASA released those first deep-field images, the world stood still. Thousands of galaxies filled a space no larger than a grain of sand held at arm's length. Each dot was not a star, but a universe of stars, countless suns, countless worlds, countless possibilities. For scientists, this wasn't just discovery, it was revelation. As telescopes reached further, they began to capture the universe's childhood, a time when light and matter first began to separate, when the cosmic microwave background still echoed with the energy of creation. The oldest light ever seen showed us a universe still trembling from its birth. And in that trembling, patterns emerged. Ripples of density, imperfections in the early plasma that would one day become galaxies, stars, and life itself. Imperfection was not an accident, it was the seed of existence. But even as we trace the light of creation, darker mysteries surround it. Dark matter, invisible, intangible, yet 5 times more abundant than ordinary matter, holds galaxies together like a cosmic skeleton. Without it, everything would fall apart. And then there's dark energy, the unseen force that pushes galaxies away from one another, accelerating the expansion of the universe. Together, these two unknowns make up 95% of everything, and yet we don't know what they are. The more NASA discovers, the more the cosmos hides. Beyond these mysteries lies something even stranger: the black holes. Born from the collapse of massive stars, they are places where gravity becomes infinite, where time itself breaks down. The Event Horizon Telescope captured the first image of one, a glowing ring of light encircling darkness, like an eye staring back at creation. What happens inside, no one knows. Some physicists believe that black holes might lead elsewhere, to new universes, to the other side of reality. And if there are black holes, could there be white holes too? Cosmic opposites that expel matter instead of swallowing it. NASA's data hints at balance, creation and destruction, expansion and collapse, light and shadow intertwined. The cosmos seems to operate on symmetry, a perfect harmony of opposites that mirrors the duality of human existence. For every end, there is a beginning. For every collapse, a birth. Even the atoms in our bodies were forged in ancient stars that lived, died, and exploded billions of years ago. We are literally made of stardust, the universe looking back at itself, asking what it means to exist. Voyager, launched in 1977, continues that question. Now more than 22 billion kilometers from Earth, it drifts through interstellar space, a silent messenger carrying our voices, our music, our greetings. The golden record aboard Voyager is humanity's letter to eternity, a message to whoever might one day find it. We were here. We wondered. That record may outlast Earth itself, traveling through the dark long after the last star in our galaxy fades. Meanwhile, back on Earth, NASA's scientists continue to listen. Their antennas reach for whispers in the cosmic background, for faint signals that could hint at other civilizations. The universe is vast enough for infinite life, yet silent enough to make us question our solitude. Perhaps we are early, perhaps we are rare, or perhaps, like us, others are listening too. The deeper we look, the more we realize that space is not empty. It's alive, filled with energy, radiation, gravity waves, and magnetic fields that weave a structure known as the cosmic web. Galaxies are not scattered randomly, but connected by invisible threads of dark matter stretching across the universe like neurons in a vast mind. The cosmos may not think, but it evolves, learning, adapting, balancing itself with mathematical precision. At the quantum level, even emptiness vibrates. Particles appear and disappear, borrowing energy from nothing. Reality itself flickers between existence and absence. It's here that science meets philosophy, where NASA's pursuit of knowledge touches the boundaries of imagination. If everything comes from nothing, then perhaps nothing is just another form of everything, a paradox that even the universe struggles to resolve. NASA's search is not just for stars and galaxies, it's for understanding. Every mission, every discovery is an expression of humanity's need to connect with the infinite. When astronauts look back at Earth from orbit, they describe the overview effect, a moment of profound unity where all divisions vanish and only one fragile, glowing world remains. From that distance, you realize that everything, every life, every story happens on that pale blue dot suspended in sunlight. The farther NASA travels, the closer we come to ourselves, because the universe is not out there, it's also within. The same particles that formed in the first second of time still flow through our veins. The light that shines in distant galaxies is the same light that burns behind our eyes. We are temporary forms of an eternal process, expressions of a universe that seeks to understand itself. When we finally reach the edge of observation, where light fades and time dissolves, we may find that there is no edge at all. The cosmos folds endlessly upon itself, infinite not in size, but in depth. Each discovery only expands the mystery. Every answer opens 10 new questions. That's what makes exploration eternal. And so, NASA continues to look, to listen, to wonder. Each telescope it launches becomes another set of eyes for humanity, peering farther into creation's heart, not to conquer the unknown, but to stand in awe of it. Because in the end, the goal of science is not control, it's connection. The edge of everything is not a place, it's a perspective. It's the moment you realize that the universe is not something separate from you, it's something you are part of. You are made of the same atoms that light the stars, powered by the same laws that move galaxies. You are the cosmos made conscious. So when NASA looks into infinity, what it really sees is itself and us reflecting back from the vastness of space. The greatest discovery is not out there among the stars. It's the realization that the universe has always been within us, waiting to be seen.